If you see, this is the IBM Cloud platform in which we are doing the Internet of Things. We have started the Watson IoT platform, and we created a device called ARD123, which represents the Arduino. And then what we've actually done is,
Your screen is not visible.
no, no,
It's being visible now.
uh, this is the Python code which gets the outputs from the sensors and then sends it to IBM Cloud. This is what we managed to done up till now. Our next objective is to create a web app through which we can control the device and make an Android app. Although,
Yeah, so this is the website we have created for our project, the Infant Incubator Pro portal. So as you scroll down, you can see the services that we are providing in the website. We have infant incubator and web security. And then about the team, we've we started on 17th July, and the team with this idea was born on 20th July 2020. And then 11th September is what we have come to a 50% implementation of our project. The main purpose of this website is that any user can access it and given parameters for their infant based on this website, and this website will be linked into our Android app for further implementation and easy access to the user. So we are intended to show the full implementation by 11th October. And how we can secure, how web security will be applicable for our project will be explained by my teammate.
Okay. So I'll be explaining you how the web security will be implemented in this project. So as you can you see my screen right now? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay. As you can see my screen right now. And then what I'm gonna do is just reload the page now. You could see the time is 22:45. Okay. And on this database, let me minimize this real quick. See, and 22:45 and IP, the IP details has been logged in. So you may ask why. Why are we just logging in these IPs? So as we all know, there's an attack called DOS attack. What is DOS attack? DOS attack means denial of service. And what it does is a user who has malicious intent or an attacker would send a large number of packets to a single website, say on this website. On having a large number of packets being come to this website, the server would get overload and the website would get hanged or just crash at the worst case. For preventing that, we need to implement some security measures. With a website without security is like you're creating a website and giving it to the hands of the hacker. So to prevent that, and we should be having a lot of security mechanisms. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay. For that only, these things are done. And let me show you something real quick. And admin. And we can also create a user and we can also log in. And the constraint for creating a user is if anyone who can access the website and create an account, it will be violating the integrity and other policies of the security. So, and upon creating an account, and an email would be going to me, just our teammates or me, so that I can activate it personally. So if the security measure is not there, and anyone can create an account and then log in and just change the parameters and all. So for preventing that, So let me show you something. Okay. So I'll be creating something called, I'm creating a new user, and the email would be this, and just I'm giving the password, and then submitting it. I'll be opening my Gmail now. See, you have received an email here. You have received an email, right? So upon clicking the email only, the account would be activated. Okay, and this is just one of the many security measures we are trying to implement it. Since I already have an account, I'm just trying to log in. So then that's an important attack called brute forcing. Even Twitter had these brute forcing vulnerabilities like 2 months ago. And how do we prevent brute forcing? The mechanism we try to implement is, let me show you in practical. So I'm just giving some random gibberish on this. See, you have 4 tries left. You have 3 tries left. When the tries reach to 0, the account would be blocked, and it will be unblocked only if you give forget password. This prevents one of the important attacks or vulnerabilities called brute forcing, right? Just if I just up before 5 tries and I am just logging in it correctly, then the tries, let me show you the admin panel right now. So this is the admin panel right now. And this is the email ID of mine, and this is the password. The important thing is the password is hashed. An algorithm called MD5 has been used. So it will be, even in the worst case, even hackers come to get an access to a database, and they'll not be knowing the password. So on this worst case, so verification is 1, which means the account is verified, and verification key. And you'll be remembering, and this is the key which has been sent. See, and the blocked is 0. If the blocked is 1, the account is blocked, and see the number of attempts happened is 2. Let me just log in with my correct credentials. As you can see, the attempts is 2, right? See, an attempt has been reset to 0. Okay, with this we'll be preventing brute forcing. And this is a control panel, right? And where we can block and unblock the IPs. If the IP is blocked, the user cannot access the particular website, and whenever they try to access it, their access would be denied and the packet would be dropped instantaneously. And this is the use of this control panel. Okay, and IP with timestamp. Since I already told you, for every request, IP and all the details will be stored here. See, and I have also implemented the search feature where you can see which country and all that, and you can see on which IP address also. With the search feature, it will be easier for the admin to search. Okay. This is the security features we are trying to implement, and how to prevent DOS attack. I'll be saying you real quick. I'll be showing you the demo of the DOS attack. As you can see, suppose I'm just simulating the DOS attack just like that. As you can see, the number of requests has been grown. And what I'm planning to do is, if there's 100 requests within 1 minute, and the system would determine there's a DOS attack, and then it will be blocking the IP and further drop all the incoming packages coming to our website. So this will prevent the DOS attack. And then mm, what we have planned to do is there's something called Watson IoT. So and there'll be a system engineer who just develops it all that, right? And there may be some doctors and all that who can just change the parameters. And doctors and engineers are different. And doctors cannot create IoT devices and IoT things. Only engineers can create it. So we should be allowing only engineers to make the changes. If the doctor makes the change, it will be life critical. So for that only we are implementing this admin panel. With the admin panel, it will be just giving them less privileges, and they will not be allowed to edit the files. Edit or change the files or something like that. It will just allow to modify the parameters. So that's the thing we are trying to implement. I'll be explaining you about the forget password feature. And just if you have to give the email and then the new password you want to change, and then if your email is valid and available into the database, and see, I'm just giving hello and then hello. HELLO and then HELLO. Okay, you could see my email ID is this. And you'll be if it goes all well and good, and I'll be getting an email with a link to change the password. Okay, I'm just reloading. See, the time is 10:54 and the time is here 10:55, and if I just click this link, the password would have been changed, and by this we'll be preventing the brute forcing. So that's it we have done till now, and for the next review we'll be making an Android app and be connecting the IoT platform, Watson platform, with our portal, and we'll be having an Android app to control it, and as well as the web portal to control it, and we'll be showing you in the second review. And thank you for listening. Have a great day. Thank you.